Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of Layout Pro with Mr. Wade. So today we're going to begin. I've already logged in. You should have a welcome screen that looks something like this. The first thing that we're going to do today is to create an image library. So you're going to go up here to the top left corner, scroll down to Image Library, and here you should see some folders. It might not have opened up. You want to click on Activity. You want to go to Practice Pages. And then you want to add a new selected subcategory folder here. And this will pop out your new folder here that you want to write your name into. Your name, practice page photos. Okay, so I've already uploaded my photos because it takes a few minutes to upload these and it's kind of boring to do. There are a couple of options to upload it. You can upload it here directly, or you can also upload it in Layout Pro. Either way. I've already kind of selected the ones that I wanted, so we can jump back into working on our page. All right, so I'm going back to Layout Pro now. And in the event that you don't go right back to the practice page, you can scroll down here to Custom, and then go to Open Up Custom, and then go to Practice Pages, and then find where you are. Now, to open up your practice page, you have to click on it, and then go to this I button, and go to Edit. All right, so the first item of business is we're going to be adding some photos. All right, so what you can do here is just click and drag into the image frames. And once you've done so, you can slightly adjust them by, I'm gonna change that, by double clicking on it. This opens up the crop menu and you can center it however you'd like. So I like that one. I'll click away. I'm gonna add this one. Now I'll double click on this one. Now my daughter's head is not nearly as big as my son, so to make it more uniform, I'm gonna stretch it out a bit and then recenter it. Note Mason down here. He's pretty cute. All right, then who else do I want? Grab Mason. And then let's see. Let's throw in Mama and Papa. And another way, just in case you forget how to go about cropping, you can also go to the crop button that will appear up here anytime you click on a photo. Okay, so I'm going to drop in my dominant photo. Generally speaking, it's a good rule of thumb to use your best photo as your dominant photo. It's certainly my best work. And then I'll just throw in some others. I'm going to throw in this one here. And let's see, do you guys have any other favorites that you'd like to add? Oh, this is cute. I love that. And I'll do this one. Okay. No, okay. All right, so this one, as you can see, is too big. It's not really fitting the frame. So we can't really crop this one, so I'm just going to use a different photo because I don't want to change the image frame because I'm too lazy at this point. Oh, maybe I'll do this one. That one's pretty cool. All right. So I'm going to pull this one over just a little bit. All right, there we go. So that's how we go about adding images into frames. Oops, I got a whole bunch of them up here. That's because I got lazy clicking. Anytime you click, it's automatically going to pop it in. All right, so we've uploaded our photos. That is step 2, and we've also cropped them double clicking. Fun fact, if your file is the right size or big enough, you'll see a green when you drop it into the image, but if not, it will be purple or red, which is something you don't want, and it will automatically not fill the frame. All right, so the next item of business is we are going to be doing a snap edit, and I'm going to do it here on our dominant photo. And you can get to the snap edit features by going up here to this snap edit icon And this is just going to provide you some quick and easy filters that you can adjust. And I would like you to play around with this and try to make it your own, to do whatever you want. I'm just going to change the contrast a bit and, ooh, that's interesting. And add a little bit of black and white. Clicking save. Oops, sorry, save. Okay, so this is a very easy way to make quick, easy adjustments in terms of photo editing. All right, so that's Snap Edit. The next thing that I want you to know about is the contextual toolbar. And the contextual toolbar is going to appear anytime you click on something. This is a toolbar that will change and vary according to whatever it is you're doing. Oh, thank God it's done. All right, so I'm going to do it using this gray box we have up here. So just by clicking it, you click away, you click here. This is the contextual toolbar up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click it and drag it over here, and I'm going to stretch it over the full length. Oh, by the way, I'm going to drag this up a little bit, make it tighter. And I'm going to cover the entire top half of this. Okay, we see, okay, so right about there. All right. So as you notice, by dropping it on top of it, we've hidden what's underneath. This is working in layers. So like Canva and a lot of other graphic editing programs that work with layers, you can just send it back to the very back, and that's something that we've done here. Another thing that you can do is you can add a stroke. And a stroke is the line around an image or font. For instance, I've added a yellow stroke here to Winter Wade's just to provide some popping contrast. But we can also add it to objects like that. And if you'd like, you can also change the color of your stroke. Purple. I don't know why, but yeah, that's purple. And the same can be done with graphics. Something that I'd like you all to do is to be able to add a stroke to your headline. Okay, so I'm going to color now. And here you see the fill. This is inside the color. This is outside the color. This is the stroke. And yeah, this is good to use for just degrees of contrast. For instance, if I had a light background and a light fill color, then I would want a dark stroke. So that, for instance, isn't working great because they're both light colors. But then I can go to stroke up here and boom, it's popping out. So this is not beautiful, but this is just a tutorial. All right, so that is how to add strokes and change shapes using the contextual toolbar. Another thing that I want you to know how to do is to add format and effects. And we're going to be doing that using these 3 photos in the middle. I've just clicked and dragged over them, and I'm going up here to format and effects. And of course we can change the borders. We can provide a tint. Right now I'm going to be adding a shadow, and distance is how much the shadow is popping away from the image. Degree is the angle in which it's doing so. Opacity is it's the amount of light from full darkness to 0. And I'll pop this up to like 65 or so. Oops, no, like that. And then there's blur, and we can add a little bit of blur to the shadow too to make it more 3-dimensional seeming. Okay, so that is how we added shadows. I'd like you to add some shadows to some images. Yeah. And the next thing I want you to make sure you have is also a background of some sorts. There are different backgrounds that you can use. If you go to art, I just found a couple of backgrounds that kind of fit this as it's a winter theme. I think this is it. And if you just click and drag into it, ugh, this isn't the winter theme. Where are you at, winter? Now. So there are a lot of ones to choose from here. It's possible that I found it earlier just by searching. Let's search. No! God, no. So, I'm sorry I don't have at the moment the background that was wintry before, but you want to just kind of shop through this and find whatever winter theme. You know, this is kind of wintry. Let's see this one. Snowflakes. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you'll notice that there are different colors of this. And the reason for that is these come in sets of 2 for 2 practice pages. It just so happens that my snowflake thing here doesn't. So yeah, I'd like you to add a background as well. Let's see this one. Yeah, lovely, just lovely. What I'd also like you to do is to fill in your captions with whatever it is you're actually describing in your photos. So this is Griffin, not a Griffin, this is Griffin. And, you know, feel free to make further adjustments in the font. So let's see. So Phil, let's do something pretty bright. And for the font stroke, something black. All right. So, oh, sorry. All right. So just to simplify this, I find it easier to copy text boxes if I've already formatted them. I'm just going to remove the background so I can see everything. Clicking on this and deleting it. Ooh. So, yeah, so I can delete every one of these. I don't need them anymore. And I can rewrite in what's ever appropriate. Ma and Pa. And then getting it back. All right, so, you know, the shadow's still there. It's less clear because this is dark on dark. I'm not in love with the colors up here. But yeah, this is the very basic step 2 of how to go about Layout Pro. So once you're done with this, again, you want to save it. And then you want to go about exporting a PDF by printing it. And then we should all be good. Then you should upload this into Google Classroom again. Okay, that does it for today. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in class next time.